Hey, welcome back friends, Techtail here, and welcome to episode 12 of my Ultimate Ironman Series. Just coming back and starting it up with 60 mining, just did a daily, I got 15,000 mining experience from turning in 20 mithril ore. And that got me 60 mining, not a huge level, but the big thing about it is that I can now have access to the mining guild. That makes it a little bit easier to get the mithril ore, and I believe coal would be a little bit easier to get now too. I don't have to be going to the coal mines every single time I want to get coal, and it's extremely close to Artisan's Workshop. So I can always just run down here and deposit any of my ores in the workshop here, so that's wonderful. Another little menial thing that I got kind of in between episodes is going to be tier 8 ports. This is going to be the best way of actually getting fish that are a decent amount of healing right now. It already was the best way, and now that I can actually have the skilling boost, it should be even faster to get all my fish, so that means that I have to waste a little bit less time for all these quests whenever I want to fish up anything. So it looks like this entire episode is just going to be cleaning up a couple of things that I should have done a while back. And you may wonder how killing some water fiends actually helps with that. Basically, I have to grind out getting a raw shark so that I can actually do the Fremnik Isles quest. And the easiest way to get a raw shark is obviously fishing it. But the second easiest way is to kill water fiends. And I can just barely manage it at this level. I'm killing like 5 or 10 per trip, and then I am re-going to Menphos, getting some more of the desert fish, and then I am coming back here. Yeah, this is a bit of a struggle, but if I'm lucky, I'll get a raw shark here pretty soon. So just got the drop. That actually didn't take too long to get the raw shark, so let's go ahead and do the Fremnik Trials quest, I believe it's called. Well, I just made a oopsie. So remember how I used to have tons of like a weapon and armor and all that, and lots of stuff in my inventory? It may all be deposited in my chest from Pure the Seer here. That sucks. Basically, I had to go reacquire everything as soon as I'm done with this. I need to have nothing in my inventory in order to actually do this part of the quest anyway. And luckily, I already did use the raw shark that I just got in the second part of the quest. This is going to be the third part. But everything got auto-deposited into my bank because I was stupid and hit the yes button instead of just dropping it all and then doing this part really quickly. I guess it's not a whole lot. I guess it's only like 100,000 GP that I just wasted. But it's also a lot of stuff in my bank now that I wish I didn't have. So I did just complete the Fremnik Trials. Unfortunately, I kind of messed up the recording. But it wasn't quite as big of a deal as I thought it was going to be that I accidentally deposited everything in my bank. I basically would have had to destroy it all anyway for the Koshi fight because I cannot use any armor, couldn't use any equipment, and I had to have a decent amount of food in order to even get through that fight. So probably I would have had to drop everything, and it took like 5 minutes for that fight, so it all would have disappeared anyway. The two things that I'm really concerned about are going to be the captain's log that I had in my pocket slot and the Guthix cape, both of which, if they're in your bank, I do not believe you can get a duplicate copy. So I'm debating whether or not just to destroy everything that was in my bank. I'm not sure if that's within the rules that I set for myself. I'll have to go over the rules myself to see if that is something that I am able to do or not. But From the Trials is now done, which means I should be able to get to Waterbirth Island and go for the Dragon Hatchet. That quest did take a lot longer than I was expecting it to, though, so yeah, that's not going to be happening tonight. We're going to see if we can't get the Dragon Hatchet pretty soon, though. Made a quick detour to do a crafting daily challenge to get up to 62 crafting. Need to get up to 75 eventually, so that will happen eventually. I did get 2 uncut dragon stones. One thing I did want to mention though is I did look it up, and I did say that if I ever accidentally deposited anything into my bank, I could always destroy it. That was just part of the rules that I initially had set up. So I'm going to leave the Guthix staff in there just so that I can remember that I accidentally did this. But everything else is going to be destroyed. I kind of wanted to do it on camera to make sure that You guys see me just destroying these all. I'm not withdrawing them from my bank or anything. I am straight up just destroying them. We have a wee bit of a problem with the getting the dragon hatchet plan. If you see my food right here, this was full of food when I started running down here. I used like 10 pieces of food just to get to the Dagannoth Kings itself. So I only have like 15 or 20 pieces of food per trip. Hopefully that's going to be enough to get a couple kills at least. I know that you can kind of safe spot the Dagannoth King, but there's still the spindly guys that do attack you. I think I should be able to kill them off relatively quickly if I can actually reach them with the Dagannoth King, but we'll check it out, see if we can actually do anything here. And I just died. I was in what I thought was a safe spot, but apparently the Supreme can now detect you anywhere in the arena. So I'm not sure how valid it is to try to safe spot Rex anymore. I think I did get like 2 or 3 kills. Can check that. It's actually not worth checking. I think it's like 2 or 3 kills. So I'm going to be just going back and seeing how many kills I can get per trip. Because I do need this Dragon Hatchet, and otherwise I'm waiting until like I have tier 80 equipment. It's going to take way too long. So I'm going to grind this out very slowly, probably dying multiple times. It's going to be great. Yeah. Second trip, and just got the Dragon Hatchet. I am going to throw this on my tool belt before I manage to lose it. And on the tool belt. Wonderful. I really don't see a reason to continue killing the Dagannoth Rex. There's nothing else here that I really want, so I'm going to be teleporting out, and I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next. This was kind of the entire plan for the episode. Maybe Dragon Pickaxe, but that's a long journey, so I'm not 100% sure. We'll figure that out in a couple seconds. Oh, just wanted to add how lucky this was. I only have 8 total kills. Yeah, I think on my regular Ironman it took me like 40 or 50, so 8 is extremely fast. It was within an hour of killing him. I think the drop rate is like 1 in 128 or maybe 1 in 64 at the best, so this was extremely lucky. Getting 72 agility right here. This is just another thing that I've been meaning to clean up for a while. Started at 70 agility, getting up to 72 right now. Gonna probably keep working on this. I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna keep doing this, but I have some videos I wanted to watch on YouTube, so figured I'd just do something a little bit AFK to kind of clean up my account a little bit. And that is 73 agility. Still getting a couple more levels. I think it would be really nice if I could just hit 75 before the end of this episode, though that is a decent amount of time. It's going to be like another 2,500 experience. There is 74 agility. Just one more level until I don't really have to do this anymore. Should be doing everything in Prifthness after I get up to 75, hopefully. We are coming in with the final level for this episode, level 75 agility. Reason why this is important is because Plague's End requires level 75 agility right here. If we actually go off of it and back on, we should probably have that check marked off now. So that is excellent. It is the last that I need to be really training agility outside of Prifthness, so I won't really worry about doing this a whole lot anymore. And also, it wraps up the episode. So this ended up just being a kind of cleanup episode. I don't really remember exactly what it was supposed to be at the beginning, but ended up just completing a lot of random things that I needed to get done at some point anyhow. If you guys do enjoy the cleanup though, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Also, I love it if you leave a comment. Let me know what you want me to be doing next, or if you have any suggestions, and also hit the subscribe button so you can see all my future episodes. As always though, have a good one.